Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. So I'm in a bit of a rush right now, so I'm going to speed through the introduction. So in today's video, we're going to try out the KOSAS Revealer Concealer. It actually kind of rhymes actually. So we're going to try that out today, and like I said, I'm kind of in a rush right now because I have to go and do some errands and check out some places right now. Yeah. So anyways, before we get started, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, ring that bell so you're notified when I do upload a new video, and don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you like KOSAS, natural, clean makeup, and follow me on my social media handles, and let's get started. Okay, so I actually just put on my foundation and now I am patting everything off, and I'm in a huge rush right now. I have to be somewhere at 10:30 on the other side of the city, and it's like 9 o'clock right now. So yeah, I'm in a bit of a rush. I'm still gonna give you guys like a demonstration obviously and like talk about the product for a bit, and I'll do some check-ins throughout the day. So this is KOSAS's concealer. Is the Revealer Concealer. It's supposed to be brightening and kind of act like an eye cream at the same time. So you could use this to dot on certain areas of your face just to conceal it, of course, or use it on your eyes to brighten. So it retails for $37, and you do get 6 milliliters or 0.20 fluid ounces. So this is the packaging right here, and I got it in shade number 4. This is described as a light medium with golden undertones. So this also comes in 28 shades, which is quite a big range for concealers. So this is a medium coverage, it's a creamy formula, it is also a satin finish as well. This is also vegan, clean makeup. This does have some highlight ingredients such as caffeine and pink algae extract to fight the dark circles, puffiness and dullness, hyaluronic acid and peptides to hydrate and plump the eyes, and arnica and panthenol, the ultimate skin caring tool for blemishes and redness. So basically it's kind of like an all-around concealer. Don't mind me, I'm just enjoying my tiramisu latte. It is a flat doe foot applicator. So we are clearly going to be using this for all my highlighting and concealing needs today to see how this performs. So normally I like to, okay, where's my brush? So normally I like to apply my concealer, let it dry for a little bit, and kind of like multitask. So as that is drying, I'm going to apply my contour and all that, and you know, just hang out with me a little bit. Also, side note, I love how spring is basically in the air right now. Everyone's feeling a little bit more jolly despite this lockdown again. I don't even know what's going on anymore, you guys. Like here in Toronto, I feel like everything is just the same thing. All my Torontonians out there, what do you guys think about this whole situation right now? Because I feel that we open up and then go back to lockdown because the numbers slightly go up again, and then, but no, hold on, let me rephrase that. We open up a certain region, not gonna say what, but we open up a certain region and everyone goes up there, numbers spike up a little bit, and then we open up Toronto region, and then the numbers obviously gonna spike up even more because it's, you know, downtown Toronto. It's a lot more densely populated. So then after that, we're gonna go to another 4-week lockdown. It was great, right? It's awesome, fantastic. There's nothing much to do, and then when you do try and go out, it's all packed everywhere. Like we try to stay at home, but then obviously we need stuff to do because we're going crazy here. Okay, so I've done my contour, of course, as you guys can clearly see. So I'm gonna scoot you in a little bit closer just so you can see the full blending effects of this. Okay, I hope that is close enough. So where's my brush? So I'm just gonna go in with a brush right here, and I need my mirror so I can have a closer look on what's going on. So color, not that bad. I was debating whether to choose this one or I think number 3. Because this one is light medium and the other one's just light, but I could still get away with this. I could still see a bit of brightening on there, so that's fine. And also, since summer is approaching, I'm gonna obviously get a little bit darker, so this should be just fine. It's actually quite pretty. It's really pretty. It blended out really nicely. And in regards to the tip of my nose, it looks like it really blended out. So just so you guys know, I'm not really huge fans of concealers that are a satin type of finish or anything that's too radiant, because I feel that it's a little bit too much against like my the oil around my nose and everything like that. It is definitely more hydrating, and that's definitely something my under eyes need, but in terms of how it works with like the rest of my face, I just look too shiny. So I need something a little bit matte, but I need matte and hydrating at the same time. So it's a little conflicting, but it's something that I definitely needed. And satin wasn't really a choice really, because again, it gave me that shiny look. So blending out my nose so far, not bad. Blending nicely, pores looking pretty good, forehead looking pretty bomb. Okay, so I'm just going to contour my nose. Oh, and by the way, tell me if you guys want to see an updated version of how I contour my nose. Only because I think that video is like 3 or 8 years old. 8 years old, wow. 3 or 4 years old right now. And generally speaking, it's not that much different, but the tools that I've used, they're slightly different. And I don't know. So tell me what you guys think. If you want to see a more like recent, updated type of video, if you think I could explain a little bit more in terms of contouring and everything, I think I explained pretty well there. But again, if you wanted an update, like a 2021 version of it, I'm down for that. Because again, the tools that I've used, they're not a lot different. Like some of them I still kind of use. But to achieve a better, more natural looking contour, I guess. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment down below, or just give this a thumbs up so I can, you know, see that you guys really want to see a updated contoured news video. Okay, so now we are going to brighten up the under eyes. I'm not sure how much is needed, but I normally like to just place it right underneath here and just blend it out accordingly. Probably just a bit there. And I got concealer in my hair. Nice. There, probably put a little bit on the sides here, just so it can stretch down a little bit. Alright, so I'm just gonna let that sit for a bit as I usually do. And I'm gonna continue contouring and just bronze up my face a little bit. Alright, so other than bronzing on my face, I also went ahead and set my nose contour and everything with translucent powder. And also, just so you guys know, underneath the eyes, I'm also gonna be setting that with the KOSAS Cloud Set setting powder. You know, just keep it within the family. It worked well with like my other concealers. I want to see how well it works with the same brand. Where's my mirror? So I got to set a little bit right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and blend this out. It's actually quite pretty. I like the finish of it, surprisingly, and the blendability. I can see it's definitely medium coverage right there. I can still see my dark circle a little bit, but you're not supposed to be erasing your dark circles completely, just so you guys know, because we are still human. There are imperfections to us. It doesn't seem to be settling to my fine lines. I'm just gonna put a little bit more because it concentrated more here and where I applied it. So I'll probably just put like a dab here and here, just so I can stretch it out a little bit more. But initial thoughts, it blends out really nicely. I don't hate this. And yes, I normally like to let it sit for a little bit, but I'm in a rush right now. Okay, so I'm just getting my beauty blender for a second, blend out the sides of my nose a little bit more. Initial thoughts, very nice. Okay, so what am I doing right now? I gotta put on my blush, so I'm going with the Westman Atelier blush in Chouchette. Wow, chartreuse. Chouchette. And this is a very like peachy tone. It's really pretty. Alright, I know I look kind of crazy right now, but we're gonna blend this out. We're going to, of course, have this a little bit more seamless. Okay, so where is my powder? So I'm just where is my brush actually? Man, I am a hot mess today. All right, so I'm gonna blend out the under eye a little bit just to ensure that there is no settling to the fine lines. I'm gonna go in with the powder and my bullet brush right there. Tap off any excess and time to apply. So these two together is actually quite pretty. And my phone just decided to charge again, even though I thought it was charging this whole entire time. As you can see there compared to here. So it's definitely didn't sell to my fine lines or anything. Also, you guys, I was thinking about trying out their oil foundation or something like that. The words are kind of weird to me. It's like an oil and then foundation. So I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards trying it because right now I'm actually liking all their stuff. Like, holy, the powder, the concealer looks bomb right now. I don't know how it's gonna be like throughout the day, obviously, but as of right now, I really like it. Okay, so of course we're gonna set the rest of the face right here. So maybe about like 2:30ish or something like that, maybe 3. I'll do a check-in and show you how it is working out, because as most or all you guys know that I work for 12-hour days, or I'm out for 12 hours. So I need to know that this is holding up well, what the longevity is like, and I don't believe this says that it's long lasting either, or how many hours it's supposed to last for, but we're gonna try that out. I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so what on earth is going on here? I have no idea what's going on with my desk right now. I'm a little bit exhausted today. I've been driving on 2 ends of the city. I'm exhausted. There's some heavy lifting going on and I barely ate anything today. I'm just tired, you guys. I didn't even have time to do any check-ins at all. That's how tired I was. Okay, so right now it is 7:52 p.m. I basically had this on for about 10 and a half hours now. And I know I said I was gonna do some check-ins, but like I said, I've been doing so many things. I was like, I am exhausted right now. I'm just completely exhausted. So let's take a closer look at what's going on here. I look tired as hell. My forehead still looks pretty smooth, pretty darn flawless. It does not look overly shiny at all. Like there's a nice glow to it. I really like that. Right underneath my eyes, there's a little bit of my eyeliner that's kind of, bleeding a little bit, but we're just gonna ignore that fact. But just saying, like right underneath where my fine lines are, it did not settle at all. Like there is absolutely no settling whatsoever, and I'm really impressed by that. So directly right underneath here, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. It still looks, I don't want to say matte necessarily, but you can see that it does not look cakey whatsoever. Doesn't settle to the fine lines, which is a crucial thing. However, on the sides of my nose right here, you can see that, well, I can see that it is starting to break apart, especially like around up here. And there is a bit of shine right there. However, it has been 10 and a half hours. I didn't expect miracles from this. It did say it is a more of a satin finish than matte. So I expected there's going to be some oil, some shine to it, especially with my combination skin. But just so you guys know, yes, there is some breakage around there. I don't hate the concealer. I really don't. It gave such a beautiful finish when I first applied it. My forehead looks great. Underneath my eyes, it did not settle into the fine lines or anything. It's just on the sides of the nose here is where I see some breakage right there. So I don't really think that it's really great for contouring, because sometimes I see some beauty influencers, some people, they like to use their concealer just to carve more of the sides of the nose to give a sharper, pointed tip of the nose. I wouldn't recommend that if you want to do that with this. I feel like this is strictly underneath the eyes, probably the forehead a little bit. But specifically more underneath the eyes, maybe a bit of spot treatment, but other than that, I wouldn't really use this to help chisel out the nose contour anymore. I see some breakage on here as well. You know, but the bridge of my nose and tip of my nose are looking just fine. It's just around here. I guess because I talk a lot, the mask is around here, so it's affecting it a lot more. But other than that, you know, everything else, it looks beautiful. I will continue to use this specifically for underneath the eyes to give it that brightening effect, and then it looks really natural. It doesn't look cakey, because you know sometimes when you bake, for example, that it looks too dry and you can see like your smile lines and it's like the crinkles there. Yeah, no, you don't see that with this, especially with the two combination of the cloud set powder and the concealer. I really like that. It's really nice. I don't hate this. If I was to give it a rating, I probably would give it a good 8. Only because of like the finish, and it actually lasted quite a long time right underneath the eyes. Nose, not so much, and everything. The shade range is pretty good. Shade range for a concealer, and the fact that this also has like skincare ingredients in there as well, because it's supposed to act like an eye cream. Big bonus. So I give this more of an 8 out of 10 if I had to like give it a score. But I really don't hate this. You can see a nice wear to my face right now for a 10.5 hour day. I was expecting a lot more breakage for a satin finish, but you know what? It's holding up quite well. And I believe around the 8-hour mark, it was still doing well. It wasn't breaking apart or anything. About 7-8 hours. But other than that, I don't hate this. I really don't hate this. So I definitely recommend this if you guys really want to try out KOSAS. If they're vegan, they're clean makeup. So if you guys can splurge, or if you really are in need of a new concealer, I definitely would look into KOSAS. Especially if you don't really work like 12-hour days like I do, and you just use this to go off for maybe like 6 hours or 7 hours for your day. I would definitely look into this. So in conclusion, I do like this concealer. I really like this. So if you can, definitely go check this out and try it out. So anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I need to go pick up dinner right now because I am starving and I want some sushi in my stomach because there's been a lot of heavy lifting. I haven't eaten anything, so I want some food. So anyways, you guys, again, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks a lot, phone. But before you guys leave, make sure you check out these other 2 videos right here if you haven't done so already, which I don't know why you haven't, but definitely check these 2 out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!